world is a real crowd, please. Small world, all the friends know of me.
Hey everybody, it's Diandra Marie
and Rolonda.
And this is
You're Gonna Regret This.
Girl, you know what? I just want to say in front of everybody, I think you look great, girl. You got your hair done all night. Looking like a little different style you're doing.
You know.
You got the black on.
Okay.
Yes, looking
I
like a
love
little
my
African queen. Yeah, girl. Listen.
Well, you look great too. I love your haircut.
Thanks, girl. I don't feel like everybody likes black women though. So yes,
Well.
we're gonna go there.
Yeah. Apparently not everyone really likes black girls, kinda, sorta. I don't know.
Yeah, we too gutta.
We too gutta. So, too strong.
Obviously, well, maybe not obviously.
If your head has not been under a rock.
Yeah, then obviously. You probably have heard some of rap artist Kodak Black's comments about who he has a preference of dating.
Ooh.
Yeah, girl. Rolonda's good at giving like recaps, so I'll let her do it.
So listen, in Mr. Black's Instagram Live, he was asked by a fan how he felt about Miss Keke Palmer. And he said, Keke's cool. I'd bag her, but I don't really like black girls. Doesn't really like black girls. Kodak Black doesn't really like black girls. He said he would date maybe like a Taylor Swift, or I forget who else he said, but he doesn't like black girls.
Right.
And then you've seen Kodak Black. I'm sorry.
He black.
He's very black.
Yeah.
And so it's confusing.
Right. And then he did like a follow-up, trying to, I guess, simplify what he was talking about.
Clarify his statement.
Yeah, and it was just as awkward. It was like, well, you know, dark-skinned women, you know, I don't really like dark-skinned women. I'm dark-skinned, I want to date somebody lighter because, you know, black women, I love black women. It's just a preference. It's like a man preferring a skinny woman over a big woman
that is literally what
the analogy he used. I love black women, but you know, dark-skinned black women, they just gutter. You know, light-skinned women, you can control
them. They're more sensitive.
Yeah, they're more sensitive, and black women are gutter.
So
I don't know who should be offended more.
I mean, so to like make dark-skinned women feel better, he's just like unloaded on light-skinned women. They're weak, they're sensitive, you can just control them. I'm not like hurt necessarily because he's one dude in a long line of hip-hop artists who have said they want their yellow and red bones.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't mess with the chocolate. It's not even to say that you can't have your preferences, but when you're a rapper, a fairly popular rapper, like what you say has weight.
Yeah.
And you're speaking on a camera and millions of people see you. And they think it's just fine for you to just put it out there that you don't like dark-skinned women.
Yeah.
And then other people will say similar things.
Right.
And then dark-skinned women will feel devalued.
Well, no, we coming up, okay? Listen, well, there's a lot of dark-skinned women out there that's like killing it.
I was thinking about like, you know, other women who
might be a little insecure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't worry, girl. It's black girl magic all day long. It don't matter if no Kodak Black. Yeah. I don't know. I don't agree with him, but I do believe, like you said, like people should have their preferences. We shouldn't be necessarily upset. If he had just left it as, you know, like, I just prefer lighter women.
I don't even,
no, you don't like, I mean, I can't knock the guy for having a preference, but
just keep it to himself. I don't, like, just keep it in your head, keep it away from anyone else. Like, just choose the people you prefer. Because
like it's like what he said, but okay. Well, if you take that out, it's like what he said about, so a guy can say he likes skinny girls over big girls, and that's okay, but he can't. Now my whole thing is, I don't mind if you have a preference. I do mind the reason behind your preference. That is where I was like, that is very ignorant.
You know, and his clarification is just like, well, black women, dark-skinned women are too gutta.
Gutta. Like, what is that? Really? Like, what is the definition for gutta? The top definition on Urban Dictionary says something that is very gangster. Like ghetto, or hood, or gang. I like the first one. I like the gangster part. I don't mind being called gangster. I do mind being called ghetto.
Get a little gangster.
Yeah, I think we all get gangster. I mean, you don't have to be black to get gangster. You could be white, you could be Spanish.
There are white gangsters.
Ghetto, I don't like that.
No.
I don't really like that word anyway.
Yeah.
I really don't like that word. But I feel bad for him that this is how he thinks. I don't try to knock anyone for how they think. But I'm sad that he thinks this is the actual reality of it. And
he's coming from a place of ignorance. Yeah. So I do feel a little sad for Mr. Black.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want to take away the black from his name. Like, just be like, from now on, no more black, just Kodak.
You know what? I just think it sparks maybe a bigger conversation of this is how we need to educate our community. You know, you can't sit here and think that all of one certain type of people is one way. There are, you know, maybe more sensitive, dark skin. First of all, sensitivity is an emotion.
Yeah.
And it's not like a character trait.
Like, everyone's got sensitivity
somewhere. Yeah, like you can't attribute an emotion to a certain group of people. No. Just like even if you do feel like being sensitive is more of a trait for lighter skinned women, not all light skinned women are like that. Okay. Just like all dark skinned women are not gutta. Jesus.
Gutta.
I don't know. But I don't know if he got fans on any side from that, because those were insults on both sides.
It's not a way to win the hearts of any woman.
Yeah.
I promise. Like, Taylor Swift is not gonna be calling you.
No, she's not gonna be calling you at all. She won't even make a song about you. She'd probably be like, who that?
What's a Kodak?
Speaking of blackness, I think we should have a little fun, Ro. We haven't really did many games, because we came at the Tupac All Eyes on Me biopic, and you know, maybe we can spice it up, show people that we're still fun, you know.
We might still be fun.
Well, let's see. So when I thought about Kodak Black, I'm like, you know, so many people talk about like getting your black card revoked, and I even played a game. Like, what made me think of it was like I played a game with like my second family this past Christmas, and it was called Black Card Revoked, and it was kind of like Cards Against Humanity, I guess. I've never played Cards Against Humanity, but Black Card Revoked was a funny, relevant game.
I've heard good things.
Oh man. So why don't we play a little, you know, Black Card Revoked? What would make the black community be like, doop, Black Card Revoked? Like, I don't know. I'll say this as a disclaimer. I don't want to like say that fried chicken, if you don't eat fried chicken, Black Card Revoked. No, I don't want to say that because anyone.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, people revoke cards.
I'm sorry,
for
the
that.
idea that is just a black thing, number one, is offensive.
So I don't want to say that, but I don't know. What are other key things that could make like Black Card Revoked? You haven't seen one Spike Lee joint that's not Chirac revoked.
Yeah.
I think Spike Lee has a lot of notable black films.
He's too culturally relevant.
Yeah, he's way too culturally relevant for you not to have seen one Spike Lee joint that's not Chirac.
Yeah, like why not just pop in She's Gotta Have It, or
Do the Right Thing.
Brooklyn, even if you want something a little
more edgy, right? Yeah. Or if you're, you know, about to go to college, you got School Days. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
School Days.
So yeah, you ain't seen a Spike Lee joint, card revoked.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so if Frankie Beverly and Maze's Before I Let Go comes on, and you don't get out of your seat, I'm taking their car.
That's the electric slide. So if you don't know how to electric slide, I'll take that.
No, that's
you don't know how to do the electric slide.
It's basic.
You just move it from side to side, and then a little bit front to back, and then you turn different directions. Yeah. Yeah, Black Card Revoked. I like both of those together. Black Card Revoked. Since we're on songs, I'll say this. If you do not know Stomp by Kirk Franklin, your card has been expired. I can't even revoke it. It's not even good. Like, you can present it, we'll be like, oh no.
Cut it up.
Yeah, like,
it was on everybody's radio station.
For real.
So there's no way. There's no way. Like if you don't love that song.
And my people say stop. And my brother say stop. Everybody say stop. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Important. It's important. If you have not seen a single episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
That was a good one.
Like, no. I'm taking that card.
A single episode. I throw the Cosby Show in there too, but Rolonda, I don't. She don't want that mixed with hers.
That statement does not reflect opinions and feelings
that she has.
of Rolonda Lorette.
If you haven't seen an episode of the Cosby Show, and or you haven't seen an episode of A Different World, boop, done. Black Card is revoked. For sure.
I'll let you have that one.
Oh, come on. It was a good show. Like, let's stop. Oh, come on.
I can't acknowledge it. Anyway, if the only Black historical figures you know are
Talk
Malcolm
about
X,
it.
Martin Luther King, and Rosa Parks, I'm taking that card.
If you don't know who Nat Turner is, and after they done made a movie about him and you look that up on your own, boop,
You're done.
you're done. For real.
Yeah.
We ain't, you know, we don't have time to just be waiting for the stragglers. In our community, I feel like we are really stepping it up.
And the only way to continue is to be aware. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Teach, educate yourself.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
That's what being woke is. It's not necessarily about
It's a
yelling
Google
Black
away.
Lives. Yeah. It's not necessarily Black Lives Matter.
No.
It's about being conscious of what's around you. So yes, we
Awareness.
acknowledge what's going on, but in the Black community, we've stepped it up.
Yeah.
We've definitely set a new bar for ourselves, for sure.
Most certainly.
For sure. So I just want to say this, bro. I do want to say these are the Black people that really need their card revoked.
Uh-oh.
Since we're talking about being woke.
Oh, snap.
I'm really tired of seeing people who are woke, like, talk down on other Black people who they don't think is like as woke as they are. That is so corny to me. That is so corny to me. You're putting your ideas of what you think Black people, how Black people should live. Oh, we shouldn't eat this, or we have to act like this, or no, don't have white friends, or don't date someone white, or like, people can have their preferences. When it comes to what people do in their lives, we all have choices. Whatever, you can try to colorize what choices are, but choices are choices. We're all presented with them.
Yeah.
So stop trying to like talk down on other Black people. To me, that's exactly what white people have done to us, and now we're just doing it to ourselves. Ding, 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 get out. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
The same people that swear they woke when they saw Get Out is the same people talking down on their own people.
You can't uplift people by belittling them. Like,
Yeah.
I understand like a difference of thought.
Right.
I understand, you know, the more you learn, the more things you choose to let go.
Right.
I get it all, but you have to also respect that other people aren't where you are.
Right.
And even if they do have the same information that you do, they might make a different choice.
Right.
And you can't put them down, especially not on the basis of like, you're Black, you should do better.
Right.
Like, that's what white people do.
Exactly. And usually these people don't give no tools of like help.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, you eat that or you do that. Stop talking down on people for what they want to believe. They respect that you want to be
If
respected
it's
for
not
what you
hurting
believe.
you, then chill out.
Right. I don't know. I think that's a huge Black Card Revoked.
It's
It is.
worse than not knowing the electric slide.
It's honestly,
And that's kind of a big deal.
This one is worse than all the other ones.
Oh yeah, no, all
Like,
the other
for
ones,
sure.
whatever. Like, I can look
look past that, yeah.
But no, like, if you're literally putting down your people because of a difference of thought,
Right.
nah. Boop. Taking
real.
it.
Because you're doing exactly what other races have done to us. So thank you for adding to the grief.
Bruh.
I love that we have, for example, Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z spitting all of this, you know, especially the story of OJ. It doesn't even matter where you fall on the spectrum. You're still a Black person, which just goes with what we're saying.
Yeah.
You're still Black. So why are you talking down?
Nothing can actually take away your Black card.
Right. So
You're always gonna be Black.
right. So because we know that, at the same time though, I love my Future and my Migos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's okay for us to have a spectrum. That's
We
what
have
makes
to.
us so great.
It's
We're not
humanity.
all doing the same thing. I
Yeah.
love how it's just all on different sides of the spectrum.
Blackness
Some-
is so diverse. Like,
Yes.
let's let it be that way.
Yes. And it doesn't have to be someone, you know, having a difference of opinion as far as like what being Black is. It doesn't mean you're, you know, Uncle Tom. Like,
Nope.
Jesus, just let people live their lives. Well, I'm glad you let me rant, girl. I don't
No, I
like to
love
do
it.
often.
I love it.
But you know, the question always comes. Do you regret anything, Rolonda?
I don't regret a damn thing. I feel very black. I feel very strong. I feel a little gutta.
Yeah, we gutta. Yeah, we are gutta, but not because we're brown skin.
No.
It's because we're just gutta.
I'm just kind of gutta.
Right. Yeah. And that's okay. That's the emotion too. Light-skinned people can be gutta too. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Shout out to my light-skinned gutta folk.
No, I really don't regret anything. You know, we spoke our truth. This is how we actually feel.
Absolutely.
And we just, I mean, all you can do is respect it. I mean, we're not coming for anybody. We're just kind of telling it how it is. And
All
we
we
hope
can-
you're able to grab something and, you know, add it to your everyday
with it,
life.
yeah.
So then you're not regretting anything. Pay it forward.
Pay it
That's how
forward.
we do when you're gonna regret this.
Come on.
So follow us on social media.
I'm at Rolonda Larae on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can follow me on all social media at It's Diandra Marie. So, it's Diandra Marie.
And Rolonda.
And we're out.
Bye.